Good afternoon. You may be seated. Welcome to the Medical College of Wisconsin School of Pharmacy hooding ceremony. My name is Dr. Abir Al-Alfi, Assistant Dean for Student Affairs and Professor of the School of Pharmacy. As a reminder, please turn off or silence your cell phones. We ask that you refrain from any flash photography. Graduates will be moving through the aisles during the ceremony, so please remain in your seats and out of the aisles. We appreciate your help. Thank you. Class of 2024, congratulations, you did it. You should be proud. Not only did you make it through the competitive world of pharmacy school, but you also managed to excel through the long, sleepless nights, the 10 hours a week of integrated sequence courses, the hectic schedule, the exams and re-exams. Yes, it was a challenge, but you managed to strive for excellence. And through hard work and perseverance, you did it. And it was all worth it. I commend you on your achievement. Keep it up. Remain open to learning, for learning is a lifelong path. And the reality is, you have just taken your first step towards that lifelong learning. Congratulations. I would like to take a moment to thank the members of the amazing administrative team at the School of Pharmacy, especially Ms. Kendra Culture and the Office of Student Affairs and every member of the staff of the School of Pharmacy. Without their contributions to events like this and the work they do for our students and faculty, we would not be here in this moment. Thank you. Class of 2024, you did it. I remember the first day you sat in class, and here we are getting your hood into pharmacy. Today, we are joined by your family and friends who have supported you over the past 3 years of your pharmacy journey. Family, friends, loved ones, you are an essential part of this success. Like I tell my kids, I take half of your degree, so just absolutely. Thank you. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. I'm also excited to welcome members of the MCW community to our hooding ceremony today. Additionally, I would like to thank our colleagues at Fredert Hospital, Children's Wisconsin, and the Clemens Zablocki VA, as well as members of the healthcare community who are in attendance from our partners across Southeast Wisconsin, including our pharmacy preceptors, corporate partners, and academic partners. Now, I would like to introduce Dr. George E. McKinnon, founding dean and professor of the Medical College of Wisconsin School of Pharmacy. Dean McKinnon.
Thank you, Dr. Elifai. Again, welcome family, friends, guests, colleagues, and soon-to-be graduates to this doctoral hood and ceremony of the Medical College of Wisconsin School of Pharmacy. We are delighted that you have been able to join us here in person on campus or virtually wherever you might be. To our graduates, today represents the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, sacrifices, persistence from all of you in pursuit of your Doctor of Pharmacy degree. You have persevered to achieve your PharmD in a time period that will not be forgotten. You represent the 5th cohort of graduating PharmD students here at the Medical College of Wisconsin. We are so proud of you. Let's begin with a round of applause. When we established the School of Pharmacy in 2015, we set out to develop and deliver an innovative PharmD curriculum to produce graduates that embody our vision of pharmacists of the future, yet ready for practice today. I subscribe that you have indeed delivered on this promise exemplified through each of you. When you joined us in July of 2021, our country was well into the COVID-19 pandemic. Our pharmacy profession stepped forward and stood tall during this time period. We mobilized in so many ways, from providing COVID tests in pharmacies, to vaccine procurement and preparation, vaccine administration, and emergency prescribing of antivirals like Paxlovid. More than 60% of COVID vaccinations administered in the United States have been through the oversight and engagement of the pharmacy profession. Following immunization training in your first academic term here with us, many of you participated in immunization efforts at rotation sites shortly after enrollment. Thank you for stepping up and stepping in this valuable role. Soon, you will officially join the admirable profession of pharmacy that has existed for centuries across the world. I am confident that the traits you have honed here in the acquisition of knowledge, skills, and abilities will serve you well as you embark upon your professional careers as healthcare providers. Our vision statement here at the School of Pharmacy is very ambitious. Engage learners, practitioners, and researchers to transform healthcare through the continuum of discovery and the advancement of innovative pharmacy practice and patient care models. That's a lot to remember. So we adopted 4 simple words from this statement: learn, innovate, engage, and advocate. In fact, these 4 words are on the back of all our business cards. And yes, I still do use business cards. So let me share my thoughts on these 4 simple action-oriented words for you that may guide you as you move on from the Pharmly here to soon be alumni. Learn. You completed your Doctor of Pharmacy degree in 3 years, placing you in a category of less than 10% of PharmD graduates nationwide. More than 60% of you pursued postgraduate training this last year with an amazing 96% placement rate, and with almost all of you having secured a job placement upon graduation. Continue to learn after you venture away from MCW and in some cases, Milwaukee. You are doctorally educated and know more about medications than any other healthcare profession. Embrace this knowledge and your role and responsibility. Ensure medications are prescribed and used appropriately among your colleagues and patients. Simply stated, where there are medications in use, there needs to be a pharmacist involved. Yet knowledge is not stagnant. You need to be ever informed of new emergent therapies and guidelines, and also continue to hone your skills and add new ones as you move forward. Second, innovate. You've one of the most innovative PharmD programs in the United States. As I say in reference to the room where it happens from the play Hamilton, at the Medical College of Wisconsin School of Pharmacy, this is the place where it happens. Others often ask how we have accomplished so much in our curriculum. In fact, just this week, I provided a presentation to Washington State University and this past fall to Purdue University Schools of Pharmacy on our innovative approaches to the delivery of our PharmD curriculum, exemplified by our 3-year program, our pass-fail binary grading system, introductory clinical rotations within your first 2 years of your PharmD program, interprofessional experiences with nurses, physicians, and other healthcare providers, and analyzing your own pharmacogenomic testing results. And lastly, the recent addition of 4 concentrations in the PharmD program. Many laud at just accomplishing one of those. We have all of them. Third, engage. Bring forward an attitude of engagement and collaboration. Through our engagement over the years here in Wisconsin, by several in attendance today, we were successful in having the governor sign legislation in 2021 that recognizes pharmacists as healthcare providers under Medicaid, and this has grown among states. Now with billing codes being promulgated here in 2024, this legislation will allow our most vulnerable and underserved to access healthcare services provided by a pharmacist. Also, such engagement may require you to get outside your comfort zone in the future and try new approaches. As I stated in PharmD seminar over and over again, words do matter. So choose them appropriately, the vernacular when engaging with other providers, legislators, and patients alike. Remember, also, individuals that often say yes more than no tend to have more success. And lastly, don't take no response from someone who's not entitled or permissive to tell you yes. Fourth and last, advocate. Moving forward, you must advocate for team-based approaches to healthcare. The capabilities of pharmacists became apparent in the pandemic. In 2023, the former FDA Commissioner, Scott Gottlieb, stated the essential role of pharmacists. I think that's really going to be a cultural change that going forward, more people will look to the pharmacy to get more routine health care. Access to care is critical. There are so many individuals that are underinsured and uninsured. And as a profession, we provide access throughout our communities. Society needs our profession and they need you. This sentiment was also echoed by Dr. Anthony Fauci, referring to pharmacy, one-stop shopping for personal and family health. By the way, he grew up on the top of a pharmacy as his father was the pharmacist. They lived upstairs, so he knows firsthand. As one of the most accessible healthcare providers in all our communities, I see the emergence of the community-located primary care pharmacy practice model being preeminent, embodied as the front door to healthcare, and led by many of you as primary care pharmacists in such pharmacies. I too envision models of care where it will be common and expected to have embedded pharmacists in ambulatory care clinics like we have with Frederick, the Medical College of Wisconsin, and the Zablocki VA, in providing telehealth services and managing high-cost complex medication therapies as done at Children's, or as envisioned by President John Raymond of MCW of our graduates, the laying on of hands and stethoscopes, as he too practices at the Zablocki VA and sees firsthand the value and impact of team-based care models that include pharmacists. So with this segue, I'm very grateful and humbled to introduce the president and CEO of the Medical College of Wisconsin, Dr. John R. Raymond Sr., as it was through his vision and dedication that we assemble here today. President Raymond had the fortitude to recognize that the Medical College of Wisconsin could play a greater role in the education and transformation of future healthcare providers throughout the state of Wisconsin by the creation of regional campuses in Green Bay and Wausau, offering medical education locally. His vision continued with the establishment of the School of Pharmacy in 2015 to offer the Doctor of Pharmacy degree. His efforts in healthcare and education of the workforce have not gone unrecognized, being asked to serve by Governor Evers' Task Force on Healthcare Workforce just this past winter. Please join me in welcoming Dr. John R. Raymond Sr. to the podium.
Well, thank you, Dr. McKinnon. And I want to just say thanks to everybody for being here. When I was first president in 2010, one of my top priorities was to have a high quality pharmacy school based on innovation and service. And I know that we've already accomplished that with over 200 graduates, more than half of whom have pursued postgraduate training. So this is an amazing pharmacy school. So I want to add my congratulations and welcome our degree candidates and all the loved ones who've supported them during their accelerated journey. And we know many of you have traveled from near and far to be here with us, and we want to celebrate with you. After this afternoon's hooding ceremony, we'll also celebrate the individuals who've earned the PharmD, the highest academic degree offered by the Medical College of Wisconsin's School of Pharmacy. And I really look forward to seeing all of our graduates on stage tomorrow. And this is a meaningful and poignant conclusion to all of your years of dedication and hard work. And it's the beginning of many years of future service. The hooding ceremony here holds special meaning for all of our degree candidates, and it's a testament to the importance of mentorship, as well as a milestone in your individual careers and in the history of the Medical College of Wisconsin. The simple act of placing a hood on each student signifies the completion of an ambitious intellectual journey. And I have no doubt that our PharmD candidates will appreciate the roles of their advisors, faculty, peers, friends, and family, and all the support that they've given on this journey. So with that in mind, I'd like to ask all of you to give a round of applause, not just for our graduates, but for the faculty, staff, and all the loved ones here today. It's really an honor and a privilege for me to join all of you at this defining moment in your lives. And again, I extend my heartfelt thanks and congratulations to all of our graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Raymond, for those kind words. And now, I'm very delighted to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Russell Melchior, Dean of the University of Missouri, Kansas City, UMKC School of Pharmacy. Russ completed a bachelor's degree in pharmacy and a PhD in pharmaceutical sciences from the University of Oklahoma Health Sciences Center College of Pharmacy. He's an accomplished researcher, educator, administrator, and maintains an active pharmacist licensure. His full bio is in the program. Russ is recognized and well appreciated for his national leadership roles. He served as chair of the American Association of Colleges of Pharmacy Council of Deans from 2019 to 2020, a position actually ascended to this July, so I hope to learn a lot from him. He continued with exemplary services contributions to the Academy as president of AACP from 2022 to 2023, where he currently is the immediate past president. And we're so delighted to have him here with us here today, where in fact, you might think part of his responsibility was to fly in, have a great dinner, look at the beautiful view of Milwaukee, have an engaging conversation with the dean, and get up and come here. Well, that was part of it. We put him to work today. He met with the respective faculty. He met with respect to our executive council leadership and our clinical partners. He met with the curriculum committee, which included students. So he had a full day, plus he met with our executive leadership, including Provost Kirshner and President Raymond. And so with that, I'm really very grateful and honored to have Russ speak to you today, because certainly he is very deserving of this opportunity to come and share with what he's learned through his years across the academy, as both as a researcher, practitioner, but also an accomplished educator. So Russ, please.
Thank you, Dean McKinnon. Wow, yeah, I kind of felt like I interviewed for a job today, but after being in Milwaukee, I was kind of hoping, maybe I get a job offer. I love it here. Great program, well recognized, and I know students may not see it all now, but you'll be very proud to be MCW graduates. I can assure you that. Thank you also to the Medical College of Wisconsin for this visit. Got time to speak with President Raymond today, so I thank him for that time as well. What a warm welcome. And class of 24, congratulations to you for your remarkable accomplishment. To be celebrated in full tomorrow at commencement, when President Raymond will confer your degrees. And parents, husbands, wives, partners, siblings, grandparents, aunts, uncles, friends, a huge note of gratitude to all of you for your hard work in getting your new pharmacists where they are today. And clearly they would have not been here without your support and your hard work to help them all along the way. So I applaud all of you. So to the class of 2024, yes. I've warned everybody that I'm loquacious and I cut the speech down to 45 minutes. So I'm going to be as brief as I possibly can. But I do have one last bit of instruction for you, if you will enable me. And what I want to try to do is teach you and redefine a few words for you. Hopefully that'll change the way you think about these words. And all the words start with the letter D, and they're all related to graduation. So it should be relatively easy. And then the irony is not lost on me at all that here I am in the hometown of the famous TV sitcom character Arthur Fonzarelli. And I should be trying to teach you 3 words that start with the letter A. My wife warned me not to use that joke, that it wouldn't go over well, and I'll have to report to her tonight that she was right. It's not very funny. But I love that show, and I love Laverne and Shirley. And the first thing I did when I got here was go take a selfie with the Bronze Fonz, which I'm going to be bragging about forever. So the first word I want to redefine for you all is the word doctor. So according to Merriam-Webster, the word doctor is derived from the Latin term docere, meaning teacher. So doctor does not mean physician or dentist or veterinarian or pharmacist or astrophysicist or fill in the blank. Doctor is a term that means teacher, and I think it's well past time to put that word to proper use. So I have a whole new proposal for you here. How about this? The term doctor should be reserved as a reverent term for those who use their skills and knowledge to teach others how to live better, healthier, happier lives, or to those who teach healthcare professionals to do just that, or to those that help discover and innovate new ways of doing just that. And of course, we can extend it to the astrophysicists. So if you dedicate yourself to teaching others how to live better, healthier, happier lives, then I will call you doctor every time. The second word I'd like to redefine for you is the word degree. And so the class of 2024 will receive their degrees when conferred by President Raymond tomorrow, and will each immediately become doctors of pharmacy. And now, they will become teachers of pharmacy. And so loved ones here today, let me affirm for you that this class of 24 is well prepared to be teachers of pharmacy. The class of 24 knows more about drugs and drug therapy than anyone to have ever walked on this planet. I know that sounds like hyperbole, but I stand behind what I say. Why? Because you've learned from the collective wisdom of the faculty sitting in front of you, from your preceptors, from the leadership here in the School of Pharmacy, from the leadership of this great university. And their collective wisdom has given you a gift of knowing more about drug and drug therapy than anybody to ever walk this planet. And it's all certainly true, and I stand behind it, but I also realize that I risk the possibility that their heads are going to get a little bit big for their mortarboards today, or to their TAMs. The degree they receive tomorrow will certainly validate their knowledge and skills, but I want them all to think about degree rather as the degree of knowledge and skills that they possess. So to do that, they need to have a healthy respect for what they do not know. In many ways, to be a good teacher is to realize the degree to which your knowledge and skills can be applied, and at the same time, the degree to which you can continue to learn and continue to expand that knowledge base and skill set. So you should be confident in what you know and can contribute to the healthcare team, and be confident in what you do not know. Be confident in your ability to convey to all patients and other healthcare providers alike, and your family members in the audience here who are asking you, I'm sure, about medication therapy. Be confident in your ability to convey to them what you know and what you do not know. And be committed to expanding the degree of your knowledge and skills throughout your careers. And then the last word that I'd like to redefine for you is the word diploma. According to Merriam-Webster, a diploma is a document bearing a record of graduation from or a degree conferred by an educational institution. In other words, it's a piece of paper. Class of 24, your diplomas will prove that you graduated from this outstanding pharmacy school. However, if your experience is anything like mine was at all, you don't really need the actual diploma per se. So just to be totally transparent here, the only person who has ever asked to see my diploma was my mom. And by the way, she's still waiting for me to graduate and get a real job. Still thinks I'm in college. Why would I leave? I show her a picture. Look, I graduated, Mom, again. Still doesn't believe me. But she lovingly had my diploma framed, and it's currently on the wall back in my office in Kansas City, where no one has ever laid a glance at it. To this day, not a single person other than my mom has ever looked at my diploma. Now, I've had to provide my transcripts electronically to prove that I graduated from pharmacy school, and you will too. So we don't really need the actual diploma. Forget about that. But what we need is diplomacy. And I'd like to borrow a bit here from Dr. Peter Hotez, who's been a great teacher of infectious disease. So great, in fact, that I will reverently refer to him as Dr. Hotez. He taught the importance of vaccines, but perhaps more importantly, he taught the importance of diplomacy. In his book, Preventing the Next Pandemic, Vaccine Diplomacy in a Time of Anti-Science. What we all need then is an ability to practice what I'll call pharmaceutical diplomacy. We have to meet our patients, other healthcare professionals, our colleagues, our friends, our families, our loved ones, and the public at large, where they are, and try to determine how to get them to a better understanding of the science behind healthcare and prevention, which then ultimately leads to better outcomes, as you know quite well. That takes a whole additional set of skills, and those can be hard to teach and they can be hard to learn, but we can all learn them, and we can learn them easily if we have the right mindset. And that is a mindset of humility, lifelong learning, inclusiveness, patience, and respect for the dignity of each and every human being. We clearly need diplomacy and ability to understand situations and people and be able to tactfully apply our knowledge and skills and advice. To me, with all due respect to Dr. Peter Hotez, it seems less about an anti-science movement per se, but rather about human nature. Most humans are inquisitive and intelligent, and they want answers to problems. In our modern society, they expect answers to problems. Perhaps one of the greatest things we learn in pharmacy school is a healthy respect for what is known and what is not known. And the public at large is not comfortable at all with what is not known. But even what we do know changes over time. I once had a medical school faculty member colleague of mine told me half of what we teach our students is wrong. We're just not sure which half. And that's an exaggeration, right? That's not entirely true, but there is some truth to it as knowledge changes and discoveries happen over time. Maybe there's some small percentage of the population that is truly anti-science, but I think the vast majority of the lay public is simply not comfortable with the unknown. Rather, they seek answers. And now with a pandemic of misinformation, they may fill those gaps in knowledge with unproven or even ridiculous explanations, and they may have difficulty separating truth from fiction. And as teachers, that's your job. That's human nature. That's human behavior. And we need to be respectful of all. So we need diplomacy to help teach them what truly is known and unknown with the ultimate goal of improving outcomes for all. So to recap, I've redefined doctor as teacher. I've redefined degree as the degree of our knowledge and skills. And I'm trying to get you to forget about the diploma, but think about diplomacy as something that we all need. And every good teacher, and we have a lot of them sitting in front of you today, will tell you that the secret to good teaching is to be a good learner. What we need to learn now is that our degrees and our diplomas won't necessarily mean that our patients and other healthcare professionals or the public is listening to us. We need pharmaceutical diplomacy to be good teachers. If you can be those good teachers throughout your careers, if I can be a good teacher throughout my career, if your faculty can be good teachers throughout their careers, and I realize you're pass-fail here in this program, but at the end of your career, perhaps our careers could be graded as A's. I tried it again, President Raven, all apologies. Thank you for letting me steal the mic for about 8 minutes. Congratulations to all. Enjoy your ceremony. And I will always cherish my time here at MCW.
Thank you, Dr. Melchard, for those inspiring remarks. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. It's time for the class of 2024 to receive their academic hoods. Are you guys ready? Yes. Our graduates have selected several faculty representatives to assist with the hooding. Dean McKinnon and Dr. Pape, please take your position on the stage. We ask the guests to please hold your applause until all students have been hooded. Louis Austin. Tonu Baro, concentration in entrepreneurship and leadership. Matthew Budi. Catherine Bush. Morgan Carroll. Deja Shomeki. Matthew D. Shepard. Michael Elke. ريان المقداد. ديانا غنيمة. Thank you, Dr. Pape. You may take your seat. Dr. Asam, please take your position on the stage. Dalia Hamdan. Isreen Hamouda. Caitlin Henderson. Emma Helgendorf. Iram Hussein. Colin James. Daniel Johnson. Markirat Kaur. Jared Landroman. Thank you, Dr. Asam. You may take your seat. Dr. Harrison, please take your position on the stage. Selena Lee. Joseph Loredo, specialized pharmacy practice consultant. Lina Marchetti. Jessica Miscavige. Alexia Monti. Bridget Nelson, specialized pharmacy practice concentrator. Keegan Norris. Nina Novich. Toshenda Penn. Artiola Prifty. Thank you, Dr. Harrison. You may take your seat. Dr. Hovis, please take your position on the seat. Kayla Reynolds. Shayna Sahal Green. Jeanette Schaefer. Kenina Silvera. Taba Tahir. Olivia Vlasin. Mariah Voigt, Population Health Concentration. Anna Voros. Nicholas Wright. Richard Yang, Specialized Pharmacy Practice Consultant. Thank you, Dr. Hovis. Please join me in congratulating the class of 2020. Congratulations, class of 2024. Remember that the hood you wear today symbolizes not only your academic achievement, but your entry into a noble profession, one that embodies the values of compassion, integrity, and service to others. Now I would like to invite Dean McKinnon to introduce Dr. Kimberly Bell.
Thank you, Dr. Elifai. And yes, it gives me great pleasure to introduce one of our clinical partners from the Clement J. Zablocki VA, and that's Dr. Kimberly Bell, graduated from the University of Wisconsin School of Pharmacy and completed her ambulatory care residency at the William S. Middleton VA in Madison. After residency, she spent a couple years working at Freighted Hospital nearby, returning then to the VA in Milwaukee in 2008, and has served in multiple roles, including clinical pharmacy specialist in oncology, pharmacy informatics and manager, associate chief of pharmacy operations, and currently serves as the chief of pharmacy. She also serves as our assistant dean for Veterans Pharmacy Services, which we're very proud with this relationship with the VA, and we look forward to her leading us in the oath. Dr. Bell?
Thank you, Dean McKinnon. Congratulations, class of 2024. You did it. Right now, I'd like to invite you guys to stand up to take your oath. Also, if we have any other pharmacists in the audience, if you could stand and join us as well. Class of 2024, please raise your right hand and read the oath along with me. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. In fulfilling this vow, I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns. I will promote inclusion, embrace diversity, and advocate for justice to advance health equity. I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for all patients. I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me. I will accept the responsibility to improve my professional knowledge, expertise, and self-awareness. I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our profession's moral, ethical, and legal conduct. I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care. I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists. I take these vows voluntarily with a full realization of the responsibility with which I am trusted by the public. Congratulations, class of 2024. Please take your seats.
And now it's my pleasure to introduce Matthew D. Shepard, class of 2024 president, to give the class remarks. Matt.
Thank you, Dr. Al-Alfi. Now, I was asked to make this short and sweet, so thanks, Mom. All kidding aside, class of 2024, apologies in advance. It's difficult to summarize 3 of the most formative years of our lives in just a few minutes. But one word stands out to me when I reflect on our time together, and that word is invigorating. A word meaning life-giving, energizing, or the quality of bestowing vitality. In many ways, we have invigorated the Medical College of Wisconsin School of Pharmacy. We brought in-person events back to campus post-pandemic. We established both a nationally recognized leadership society in pharmacy and a multi-campus interprofessional club to MCW, enlisted an academic honor society also in pharmacy to conduct lectures available and open to all pharmacy students here, hosted numerous School of Pharmacy-wide social events, and even pushed the envelope to have our pinning ceremony in a more felicitous location. If nothing else, I think the faculty and staff here agree that we were full of character, for better or for worse. But keeping this in mind, we are all moving on to be healthcare workers in some capacity, whether it be through retail, research, residency, or wherever you may go. Share your life, share your enthusiasm, and share your vigor with the world. As pharmacists, we are tasked with the responsibility of imparting our knowledge to help others understand medications. And spending these past 3 years with all of you, I know we have the passion to advocate for our role in healthcare. Just imagine the comfort, the wave of relief that goes over a patient because you address all of their questions when they're picking up a new prescription. Or that aha moment while you're in your inpatient residencies or jobs and you notice a drug interaction or side effect that's gone unnoticed yet so far. Or even the look on a student's face that you teach something to that they remember for the rest of their lives. All of these experiences are but the tip of the iceberg that our education in pharmacy and our careers in pharmacy encompass. It's a glimpse of the life that you give to the world because of your time here at MCW. So class of 2024, allow me to be one in a very long line of folks to tell you congratulations. We've come a long, long way, and I am infinitely proud of all of you. And as we go our separate ways, I hope you remember our time together. I hope you strive to be that invigorating force. And I hope you share your life, your vitality with the world. It's been an honor to be your president. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Rachel Cook, class of 2023, to welcome our graduates to the MCW Marquette Medical Alumni Association.
Hello all. Congratulations, class of 2024. It's wonderful to be here with you on this very special day. I'm Dr. Rachel Cook. I graduated from the Medical College of Wisconsin School of Pharmacy with the class of 2023. And I was appointed as an academic fellow here at the Medical College of Wisconsin. As a past student and now clinical instructor in the School of Pharmacy, I know most of you, and I just want to say how proud I am of all of you. On behalf of the Medical College of Wisconsin and Marquette Medical Alumni Association, I welcome you to our proud and accomplished community. You have received your education and training at an institution that not only teaches you the latest methods, treatments, and standards of care, but develops them. Your pharmacy school journey has been unique. Reflections of the past 3 years highlights the importance of pharmacists, physicians, scientists, and healthcare leaders, and illustrates the enormity of our pledge to dedicate ourselves to the service of others. You now possess an innate sense of innovation to advance knowledge and educate others, and I urge you to do this to its fullest potential. The Alumni Association is an important resource that builds a lifetime connection to the Medical College of Wisconsin and each other. The connections you've made and the relationships you've built through MCW will prove to be essential in your future roles. Please be sure to stay connected and maintain a strong relationship with each other and with MCW. Students will always need to connect with alumni like you. I hope you are all on Engage, our MCW online alumni community. If not, please do join. Remember that this hood symbolizes not only your achievement, but also your responsibility. You're stepping into a role where you will make decisions that impact lives. Embrace this responsibility with integrity and passion. I wish you all the best in what I'm sure will be exciting and very fulfilling careers as not only healthcare professionals, but leaders. Congrats on all of your accomplishments, and I'm very proud of all of you.
Thank you, Dr. Cook. And yes, please make sure you fill the survey when the Office of Student Affairs sends you as alumni. We want to make sure that we stay connected, we stay in touch no matter where you go. And you're always welcome at MCW School of Pharmacy. Now, I would like to invite Ms. Sierra Beckers to come to the lectern and lead our award ceremony.
Hello, everyone. For those of you who have not received daily emails from me for the past 3 years, my name is Sierra Beckers, and I am the Program Manager for Experiential Education. And today I'm here in my capacity as Chair of the MCW School of Pharmacy Awards and Citations Committee. We have wonderful students who over the past 3 years who have accomplished tremendous feats inside and outside of the classroom. It is a privilege to recognize the many accomplishments of the class of 2024. We know that this class will continue to achieve wonderful successes within the pharmacy profession and beyond well after graduation. Before we begin, I would like to thank the Awards and Citations Committee for their work reviewing the many nominations we received this year and doing the very difficult task of choosing the winners. Also, my thanks go out to the people who collaborated with us to create these awards, including the Pharmacy Student Alliance, the Interprofessional Education Committee, our clinical partners, and award sponsors. I also want to specifically recognize Ms. Melissa Bailing, Ms. Migdalia Rosario, and Ms. Nikki Karp for their help and hard work in preparing our many awards for tonight. We've managed to keep many of these awards a secret, so we ask that students, as soon as you hear your name called or see your name up on the screen, that you expeditiously make your way up to the front where we'll take a picture, and then I invite applause after we take that photo. Without further ado, let's get started. I'd like to first invite Dr. Stacy Reed, Assistant Dean of Experiential Education, up to the podium to announce our 3 Preceptor of the Year awards.
Good evening. It is my honor to present our Preceptor of the Year awards tonight. First, we recognize our Interdisciplinary Colleagues of the Year. This award recognizes an individual, group of individuals, or organization who has made significant contributions to the School of Pharmacy, having a positive impact on education, research, or clinical service partnerships. This recognition is a testament to outstanding contributions and dedication to fostering interdisciplinary cooperation and teamwork among colleagues and peers. The commitment to interdisciplinary collaboration from this year's recipients is evident, with both being nominated by 2 separate students. Their willingness to share knowledge, support pharmacy students, and promote a collaborative environment has significantly enhanced the student rotation experiences. This year, we recognize Ms. Amy Turner, Director of Operations and Innovation, and Ms. Ashley Derzinski, Clinical Lab Supervisor at RPRD Diagnostics. Amy and Ashley, please join me at the podium to receive your award. As you may I'd like to share an excerpt from the nomination statements. As someone who is very much interested in pharmaceutical research, they both taught me the role pharmacogenomics plays in new drug development and disease diagnosis. Amy and Ashley both gave great editing feedback on my paper and were always available for any questions or support I needed. They were incredibly supportive and encouraging during my time at RPRD, and I was able to learn a lot more about pharmacogenomics because of them. Thank you both for your dedication and contributions to fostering interdisciplinary collegiality within the Medical College of Wisconsin School of Pharmacy. The Preceptor of the Year Awards recognize pharmacists who embody the qualities, skills, and values of the ideal preceptor and exhibit a commitment to excellence in teaching and practice. Recipients serve as role models and are nominated by our students is for our Advanced Pharmacy Practice Experience, or APPE Preceptor of the Year Award. I am happy to announce this year's recipient is Dr. Stephen Finkenbinder, Internal Medicine Clinical Pharmacy Specialist at the Clement J. Zablocki VA Medical Center in Milwaukee. Dr. Finkenbinder has precepted over 20 MCW students since 2017 and was also nominated this year for his role in precepting introductory pharmacy practice experiences students. Steve, please join me at the podium to receive your award. I would like to share an excerpt from the nomination statement. The passion and excitement for exceptional patient care, clinical quality, and teaching Dr. Finkenbinder exhibits are unmet by any preceptor that I've worked with before. Dr. Finkenbinder does everything in his ability to foster a stimulating learning environment and encourage critical thinking. I hope that I will be able to have a positive impact on future pharmacy students as a preceptor in the same way that Dr. Finkenbinder has impacted me. I will be a better pharmacist because of his guidance, and I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to learn from him. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Finkenbinder. The third award I will present tonight is for our Faculty Preceptor of the Year. I'm excited to announce that Dr. Matt Stanton, Clinical Assistant Professor, Pharmacist, and Toxicologist, is our award recipient for the 2023-2024 academic year. Matt, please join me at the podium to receive your award. I would like to share an excerpt from his nomination statements. I am nominating Dr. Stanton for APPE Faculty Preceptor of the Year for his unwavering dedication to teaching, experiential education, and pharmacy practice, particularly evident during my APPE elective in medical toxicology. Beyond imparting knowledge, Dr. Stanton served as a mentor and role model, consistently encouraging me to speak up and fostering my confidence, especially during interprofessional rounds. His unwavering support and dedication to my growth as a student pharmacist highlight his excellence in clinical education. Please join me in congratulating Dr. Stanton. Dr. Stanton, Dr. Finkenbinder, Ms. Turner, and Ms. Derazinski, thank you all for your commitment to student learning. We truly appreciate all that you do. Thank you. I will now turn the podium back to Ms. Sierra Beckers to announce the student awards and honors.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. The APPE Certificate of Merit recognizes our student pharmacists who consistently earned high levels of distinction during their clinical rotations. All the following students received honors for 50% or more of the clinical rotations, and in their high performance have been excellent ambassadors for our school to the healthcare community. We ask that if you hear your name, please come forward. Catherine Bush, Caitlin Henderson, Joseph Laredo, and Kanina Silvera. Congratulations to all the recipients of the APPE Certificate of Merit and for setting the stage for future class expectations on clinical rotations. At this time, I invite our Now we will, sorry, one more time. I'd like to invite Dr. Zach Pape, Assistant Professor of Clinical Sciences and Faculty Advisor of the APHA Academy of Student Pharmacists, up to the podium to present our next award.
Excellent. Thank you, Sierra. And thank you all of you for being here this evening with us. Each year, the American Pharmacists Association honors a graduating student member who has made significant contributions to the growth and student involvement within their individual chapter with a senior recognition certificate. In addition to local recognition, APHA will nationally recognize each of the honored graduates throughout the nation and its upcoming summer issues of its publications. This year, our current chapter leaders, along with myself and my co-faculty advisor, Dr. Letitia, had an especially difficult time selecting just one member, given the involvement and the dedication shown from each of the chapter leaders within this class of 2024. The APHA Academy of Student Pharmacists chapter at the Medical College of Wisconsin School of Pharmacy would like to recognize a graduate who both individually and with the support of their other EC members helped make a meaningful impact on revitalization and growth of the chapter with regard to patient care opportunities and involvement in the community for her fellow students following the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic. We would like to thank you for your leadership from the very beginning of your role and for your continued help in the transition to our current EC during your APPE rotation year. I am proud to present the class of 2024 recipient for the APHA's Senior Recognition Certificate, Catherine Bush. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you, Dr. Pape, and congratulations, Katie. At this time, I invite our faculty advisor of the American Society of Health System Pharmacists Student Society, Dr. Rachel Kavanaugh, to the stage to present our next award.
Good afternoon, everybody. So the ASHP Student Society Officer Recognition Award recognizes the student pharmacists that served as the president of the MCW ASHP Student Society of Health System Pharmacists chapter during their second year of their enrollment during the Doctor of Pharmacy program. This year's ASHP Officer Award goes to Sonu Baru in recognition for her hard work and contribution for fulfilling the recognition requirements that are provided by ASHP and its national affiliate, as well as being a mentor not only for all of our students and faculty here, but as well as to our current and future ASHP president.
I'll give it back to you. She's getting it back, don't worry. Congratulations, Sonu, and thank you, Dr. Kavanaugh, for your remarks. Next, I will be presenting the Fostering Healthy Communities Award. The Fostering Healthy Communities Award recognizes a student pharmacist who embodies the School of Pharmacy vision of advancing the health of our communities through innovative pharmacy education, continuous public and professional service, and diverse scholarly collaborations. Congratulations to Bridget Nelson. Please come forward. Starting her PY1 year, Bridget has been deeply involved with the Saturday Clinic for the Uninsured, serving as dispensary manager. In her time as manager, Bridget also worked to earn the SCU, the Wisconsin Association of Free and Charitable Clinics, Gold Seal, through providing over 800 visits in a year, establishing a troubleshooting on-call procedure for medical and pharmacy students, providing a contingency for medical students to perform medication histories in the, in the absence of MCW pharmacy students, facilitated the return of SCU administered vaccinations, and served as a voting member of the vaccine and dispensary committees. Congratulations, Bridget. Our next award is the Friends of the Medical College of Wisconsin Service Award. The Friends of the Medical College of Wisconsin, established in 1969, is a dynamic philanthropic organization that supports the educational, scientific, and charitable activities of MCW. Its members recognize that a sacrifice of time, personal commitment, and a selfless dedication are components necessary to enhance the lives of others. This award is presented by the Friends to graduating students in appreciation for outstanding service to the MCW community. Congratulations, Caitlin Henderson. Caitlin has assumed various leadership roles within the School of Pharmacy, demonstrating a commitment to service and engagement. She served as the Community Engagement Director of the Pharmacy Student Alliance, served as a voting member on the Personal and Professional Development Committee and the Awards and Citations Committee, and was the fundraising liaison for the Phi Lambda Sigma Leadership Society. She has initiated and organized events which have fostered teamwork and uplifted her classmates. Congratulations, Caitlin. Our next award will be presented by, excuse me, one moment. We'll get to that one next. Our next award for the evening will be presented by Assistant Professor of Clinical Sciences and member of our Interprofessional Education Committee, Dr. Zach Hovis.
The Interprofessional Education Student Pharmacist Award recognizes a Medical College of Wisconsin student pharmacist who embodies the School of Pharmacy core value of interprofessional collaboration and education, scholarship, and practice. Please join me in congratulating Mike Elke.
Thank you, Dr. Hovis. Our next award will be presented by Director of Pharmacy with the Froedtert Medical College of Wisconsin, Dr. Justin Kump.
You guys are looking sharp today. Congratulations. Each year, the Froedtert Medical College of Wisconsin Advancing Practice Pharmacy Award is presented to one student from the medical college who has excelled academically in the classroom and on rotation through professional organization involvement and is pursuing postgraduate residency training. This year's awardee, there was a little questionable at first. So pharmacy runs in the family, and so tell a little story. And so I started with Froedtert about 12 years ago. And probably about 2 to 3 months into my job, I came back to my desk. I lifted up my portfolio, and there was a rubber mouse sitting at my desk. And this honoree's father, who I've had the pleasure to work with now over the past decade with our research pharmacy services, was my introduction to Froedtert and his prankster ways as we've enjoyed our 12 years working collaboratively together. Luckily, the daughter's a little bit more professional, a little bit more responsible. And so really happy today to recognize my friend and colleague, Nina Novick, as the award winner for this award. Nina, I'm not sure you got your rank list correct, but after you finish at UW-Wisconsin Madison Hospitals and Clinics, just know there's always a home back for you here at Froedtert.
Our next award will be presented by Chief of Pharmacy at the Clement J. Zablocki VA Medical Center and Assistant Dean with the MCW School of Pharmacy, Dr. Kimberly Bell.
The Clement J. Zablocki Veterans Affairs Student Achievement Award is presented to one student from the Medical College of Wisconsin School of Pharmacy who has excelled both academically and through professional involvement and is pursuing postgraduate residency training, in addition to showing their passion for treating our nation's veterans. It is my pleasure to announce Bridget Nelson as this year's winner. And as she comes down, I want to share an excerpt from one of her many nominations. I don't think I've ever read this many nominations for one student. Bridget has been a dedicated employee of the VA since before enrolling, starting her journey with the MCW School of Pharmacy. And her passion for the VA has continued throughout the duration of her time with MCW, demonstrated by completing 3 IPI and 5 API rotations. Bridget has shown a passion for VA practice during her many rotations here at the Milwaukee VA. Personally, I have worked with her from when she shadowed ID rounds with me as an ID student, contributing her microbiology knowledge, to working with her on several projects this year as a longitudinal API student. And I'm excited to say that she will continue to serve our nation's heroes as one of our PGY1 residents next year.
Our next award is the Diversity and Inclusion Pharmacy Student Award. The Diversity and Inclusion Pharmacy Student Award recognizes the contributions to diversity, equity, and inclusion through exemplary leadership. The nominated student or student group demonstrates behaviors that positively impact MCW or external communities. The contribution can be part of an educational or professional development program or initiative. Deja Shomiki. Throughout her academic journey at the Medical College of Wisconsin, Deja has consistently demonstrated a deep commitment to the values of diversity, inclusion, and multiculturalism. Deja has shown exceptional leadership and dedication to advancing diversity and inclusion within her academic community. Furthermore, her professional aspirations in emergency medicine pharmacy highlight her desire to serve diverse patient populations and contribute positively to the field. Deja embodies the spirit of this award through her sustained commitment to fostering a culture of diversity and inclusion. Congratulations. Up next, we have a regional award from the Wisconsin State Pharmacy Society. This award is presented by Dr. Sarah Sorum, CEO and Executive Vice President for the Pharmacy Society of Wisconsin.
Thanks, Sierra. Congratulations, graduates. What a day. It is energizing to be here with you. My name's Sarah Sorum. I'm the full-time CEO for the Pharmacy Society of Wisconsin. I'm a pharmacist and feel really passionately about this profession you're going into. We at PSW believe that together we can inspire one another to improve the care of our patients, and we can catalyze connection and change to advance the profession of pharmacy. Continued connection with your colleagues and profession through your state pharmacy associations is important. So whether your next careers are here in Wisconsin or elsewhere, stay connected. Our graduation gift to you is a PSW membership for the next year. You can sign up for that online. And please also consider connecting with me on LinkedIn. I'd love to get to know you. PSW is here to support you in your career journey. Welcome to the profession. And now it's my great honor to present the Pharmacy Society of Wisconsin Student Achievement Award. This award recognizes a graduating Doctor of Pharmacy student at each School of Pharmacy in Wisconsin. Recipients have demonstrated leadership in student organizations, service to the profession of pharmacy and the community, participation in PSW activities, and demonstration of sound clinical skills through high academic achievement. The 2024 MCW recipient of the PSW Student Achievement Award is Matthew DeShepper.
Thank you, Dr. Sorum, and congratulations, Matthew. Our MCW School of Pharmacy prides itself on innovation and advancing medical knowledge. We therefore created the Student Pharmacist Research Dissemination Award. The Student Pharmacist Research Dissemination Award recognizes a Medical College of Wisconsin student pharmacist who has contributed significantly to the scholarly field during their time in the program. This award goes to Saba Tahir. Previously a research assistant, she actively investigated the relationship of cell proliferation in glomerular mesangial cells, showcasing her commitment to advancing scientific understanding. As a School of Pharmacy Research Committee chair, she exhibited exceptional leadership by recruiting faculty and students for presentations, collaborating on abstract submissions, and contributing to the development of the iHer conference post-pandemic. Her publications in reputable journals such as the Pharmacy Society of Wisconsin and the Journal of Clinical and Translational Sciences underscore her ability to disseminate research findings effectively, and her diverse API experiences in pharmacogenomics and regulatory and drug policy highlight her exceptional research acumen. Congratulations. This next award is a highly competitive national award selected outside the MCW School of Pharmacy. And as a bit of a fun fact, the USPHS award recognizes 10 graduates a year from over 140 schools of pharmacy. And an MCW School of Pharmacy graduate has been in the top 10 in 4 of our 5 graduating classes. This is a true testament to the foundation of our program as a community engagement is one of our core pillars, as shown by this consistent national recognition. The USPHS Excellence in Pharmacy Health that's a hard one. The USPHS Excellence in Public Health Pharmacy Award was established to recognize the student pharmacists who make significant contributions to public health. This includes advancing the objectives of Healthy People 2030, the Surgeon General's priorities, and the pharmacy profession. Congratulations, Bridget Nelson. Ms. Nelson, along with a small group of student physicians from the Saturday Clinic for the Uninsured, established a partnership with the Milwaukee Health Department for monthly on-site pop-up immunization clinics. These clinics provided various immunizations to SCU patients and local community members without insurance. Bridget collaborated with an interprofessional group to develop training videos and presentation materials, ensuring consistent and standardized care from SCU medical, pharmacy, and graduate students. She and the team presented a poster with positive results at the Society of Student-Run Free Clinics 2023 annual conference. Additionally, Ms. Nelson contributed to research led by the SCU Anti-Racism Committee. Their findings were presented at the Toward One Wisconsin Conference on Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion in 2023, and as a poster at the SSRFC 2023 annual conference. Congratulations, Bridget. All right, we've made it to our final award for the evening, the Viatris Excellence in Pharmacy Award. This one is a physically large award. It's a big award and it's a physically large award. The Viatris Excellence in Pharmacy Award recognizes the high academic achievement and personal motivation of top students in pharmacy schools throughout the US. Recipients achieve academic excellence, demonstrate high personal motivation, and possess a unique ability to communicate drug information. Kanina Silvera. Kanina's Block 7 preceptor stated, she consistently showed compassion throughout the rotation, going above and beyond to ensure every patient received exceptional care. When doing chart reviews on new prescriptions, she could recognize doses written outside of recommended doses immediately, could review the patient chart and complete each review effectively, documenting why it is outside of a recommended dose or contacting the provider for questions or changes. When a new patient was hesitant on learning how to inject their first dose of Trulicity, Kanina willingly took them to a patient room to show the patient how to properly inject the medication while using her own trainer device, ensuring the patient was comfortable with proper technique before leaving the pharmacy. Providing exceptional care with great empathy are main attributes to a successful professional and pharmacist. Great work, Kanina. I accept this honor on her behalf. Congratulations to all the award recipients. A special thank you to the class of 2024 for being pioneers and for allowing us to be part of your educational journey. At this time, I ask Dean McKinnon to come back to the podium.
Thank you, Ms. Beckers. And again, congratulations to all award recipients. You are and always will be part of the MCW family and the school family. I also want to call it special acknowledgement and recognition to the Awards and Citations Committee. That's a lot of work to go through, but it's actually very rewarding work. I'm actually at the tail end of that. I get to see what comes forward. And the letters of support, acknowledgement, recommendations that come from preceptors and faculty is outstanding. So again, I want to thank Sierra and the team for putting forth the effort and continuing an outstanding awards program. So let's give them a round of applause. But as they say, wait, we're not done. So to memorialize your accomplishments, all the class of 2024, on behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Pharmacy, as you leave, there will be a mortar pestle for each of you engraved with your name on it outside. Let this serve as a reminder for all that you've accomplished in your time here with us. So as we conclude the symbolic hood and ceremony and awards program, and you go forth, beginning your journeys on various career paths in pharmacy, remember that success is not measured in hours worked or prescriptions filled. It's measured in the lives of others touched and impacted. You are the medication experts ready to give personalized care via pharmacogenomics, point of care testing, and other pharmacy services. And as Matthew pointed out, sometimes just talking to that patient and having that one-on-one connection. So I would be remiss if I didn't mention this. As you look around, there are many here today that have contributed to your success. So with that, I would like all the faculty to stand and be recognized. Please stand, faculty. Thank you. Also, our staff that have contributed to every little part of this program in your 3-year period with us. Staff, please stand and be recognized. And certainly, let's take a moment to look around and acknowledge the family, friends, and other supporters that are here. Please turn around and acknowledge them. So, your work is not done, and you know that. In fact, it's just begun. What do we got going on up there? I can't see that. Okay. Think of NAPLEX, think of MPG, think of board certifications and other requisite credentials that down the road that you have to be successful with and undertake. And so, as I always like to quote the words of Aristotle, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit. So go forth and begin those critical habits for success. You can take tonight off and relax, but tomorrow let those habits begin. Because in fact, that will set the stage for your careers, which will be very successful. There will be turns in the road, bumps in the roads, but I'm confident, given what we provided you here in your 3 years with us, you will have the stamina, persistence to excel. So again, thank you again for the privilege, and it really is, to have served as your founding dean here at the MCW School of Pharmacy. And so with that, I'm going to turn it back to Dr. Elifai for closing remarks in terms of what we need to do to proceed.
Thank you, Dean McKinnon, and congratulations to all of the awardees. Congratulations, class of 2024. You did it. On behalf of the MCW School of Pharmacy, our heartiest congratulations. Yes, you spent 3 years here. You take 3 days off, and then you start studying for your NAPLEX on Monday. Just so you know. Now it's the time for you to make your mark. Go out there and don't just make a living, make a difference. Work hard, be kind, and of course, as I always say, have fun.